Yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of weird to start Periscope while recording a podcast, mainly just for S's and G's because I was curious. I've been playing a lot with Periscope, watching more, figuring out what people are doing, and I thought, all right, let's just record. I had to record a podcast anyways, and I said, let's just record it and stream it and see what happens. All right, so I'm just gonna record. I'm gonna kind of forget you're there. That's the goal, at least. All right. Some people join. Hey, is there some hearts? What's up? Cool. All right, let's record this episode. Get Audacity going. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the latest Managing the Gray. I am Chapman, your host, here in a beautiful sunny day here outside of Metro West Boston. So it's funny. I've been thinking about a lot of different things over the past couple days and weeks. I was on several podcast interviews, and one of them called me out and said, "Hey, do you still do Managing the Gray? You haven't done an episode since March." And I said, "There's no way it has been since March." But it has been. I've neglected you. If you're actually still out there listening, I am sorry. I owe you an apology. I haven't done one of these in a while, and it's kind of silly and crazy and stupid all at the same time that I haven't done one. Life's been busy. Life's been fun. And that's what I kind of want to talk about. It's really interesting that, you know, I think technology, while I love it, I mean, right now, I'm recording on my computer. I'm live streaming to Periscope as an experiment, trying to ignore the phone that's right there. Hey, people. And I'm sharing the experience because I want you to experience it. But then a couple weeks ago, I fell in a waterfall, broke my camera, broke my phone, all these things. And I realized, you know, without a phone for like a week and a half, it was interesting because I didn't so much miss the technology, especially because I wasn't on the road. If I was traveling, it would have sucked. But, you know, I was home. I've got a computer. I've got an iPad. I can see these things. I can see the updates. But what I missed was being able to create and share on the fly. I missed, being able to just pull out the phone or take a picture and post it to the world. I just kind of sharing those experiences. And, you know, I missed that. I really did. I missed sharing experiences with people because I've kind of gotten used to the fact of appreciating the interaction, people caring about what's going on in my life. That's one of the things I really like about the social aspect of social media. But then today, fast forward, my daughter is camping with my parents for the week, and one of the things they do that they've done it since the kids were two. My son and daughter go away for a week. We get Abraham, their chocolate lab. He hangs out with us for the week. My son was supposed to be working this summer, so it wasn't scheduled and all that stuff, and so it's just my daughter. But just a couple minutes ago, literally a couple minutes ago, I get a video from my sister, and it's a video of Emily starting a fire. I bought her one of those little magnesium fire starters, and I wanted her she wanted to play with it and start a fire, and they sent the video to us. And I loved it. I loved seeing this video and stuff. But then I stopped and I said, I think I would have much rather, when Emily came home, tell me the story of starting a fire with Papa and, you know, all that stuff. I loved the documentation of the video. I loved watching it. I know Laura's going to love watching it. But part of me sort of wishes I hadn't seen it. Part of me wishes that she'd been able to share the experience with me directly and told me the story. And I know there'll be a million other stories that she'll tell me. This morning, they hiked up Cadillac Mountain to watch the sunrise over Maine. But I've got this real conflict going on between me where the fact that our technology allows us to share everything, but at the same time, sometimes you just want to hear someone say it, or talk about it. You want to hear them just express themselves. You don't necessarily, you don't need it all documented, do you? And that's where I'm at this morning. I'm at this kind of conflict of how much do you share, how much do you not? I watch people talking about, hey, I'm taking a break from social media for a week. And do we need to tell people that? Can't we just not? It was, and that relates to the fact that I think, here's the other thing that was interesting when I didn't have my phone. I had people contact me, texting me, and then, like, I saw them, and they'd be like, hey, I texted you, why didn't you respond? I'm like, well, because I didn't have a phone. We've got all this other technology, all these other ways they could have picked up the phone to call. Yeah, my cell phone would have gotten a voicemail, or email, or Facebook Messenger, or Path, or Instagram. I mean, there's a million ways to get a hold of people, and yet most people didn't use it. I'm just going back and forth now with this conflict of the reality of the world we live in, the power of technology, the power of story, all these things kind of mush-mash together. and wondering, have we lost our way? Have we just become too dependent on technology? It's fascinating. It's one of those things I wish I had the answer, but it plays into a lot of things I'm working on right now. I was thinking about it because I just got the go ahead that I'm going to be teaching a class at Bentley this fall on managerial communications. I think it's going to be really interesting having this conversation with a bunch of undergrads about how to talk, how they want to be talked to, what's the right, what's the wrong. I'm really looking forward. I think it's going to be a really interesting class. It might turn into a sociology class. Bentley, sorry. It won't. I promise. It'll still be communications, but there'll be some sociology in there too. I'm really looking forward. The way we communicate, the way we share experiences, the way we everything these days. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love it. So here, I got this camera I shoot pictures on. I take pictures on this all the time, right? I got this Samsung camera that I'm part of the image logger program on. I take pictures with this. I can take pictures with this camera. With a click of my phone, it shares pictures with the world. I can take any picture I take off of this, and it goes to the world. That's really powerful. My phone keeps falling. That's not so powerful. It's distracting when you're doing a podcast, and the phone keeps falling down that you're trying to use for Periscope. I'll put it in my cup, and we'll see if it works better there. And I do get the irony that I'm live streaming this via video, and it'll be interesting to see if anyone's appreciates that or any of that stuff. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do it and kind of try to forget about it, and you'd actually see how often I talk with my hands, which is nuts, because I do it quite a bit. So is technology good? Is it bad? I guess what I'm trying to tell you is make sure that as long as you love the technology, don't forget the human side of this. Reach out. Say hello. Write a letter. I don't know. Maybe I'll write a letter to some people. That'll be a good way to get back in touch with humanity rather than technology. I just think about how, I've got friends going through quite a bit of different things right now. Husbands having heart attacks, divorces, cancer. It's just, I swear there's so many friends going through so much, and I'm trying to stay in touch with them all, and technology allows me to do that. But also, getting together, having dinner, having drinks, sending a gift, sending a little letter. I mean, all those things go a long, long way. So that's what I'm contemplating, and I wanted you to think about. I want you to think about the fact that while technology is the coolest thing in the world, and we've got all this great toys and stuff, we can't lose ourselves to it. We can't become robots. We can't become... Of course, I hear Matthew Ebel going, yeah, we can become robots. No, don't become a robot. I don't know. I think we're losing ourselves to technology a little bit, and we've got to remember to get outside, to unplug. Laura and I did that yesterday. Laura and I, we went kayaking. We went to this little restaurant we've talked about going to forever. We made guacamole. We chilled. It was great, and barely used technology. It was awesome. I know we went kayaking. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to bring my camera. Probably because I'm a little gun shy after falling in the waterfall and destroying it. I didn't want to destroy it again. I got to get a waterproof bag for it so I can bring it. But, just taking that time, the technology will be there. People aren't going to lose touch with you, I promise. All right. Think about it. Ponder it. Let me know what you think about it. I didn't feel like writing because I hadn't done a podcast. I thought it'd be interesting. This was kind of what's on my mind. I'm curious what you think about technology. Are we losing ourselves? Have you lost yourselves? Are you deplugging sometimes? I mean, are you just leaving your phone in your pocket? I mean, those little things like that goes a long, long way. And to the people watching on Periscope today, I hope you had some fun. I didn't see any comments. Otherwise, I was going to ask random questions and answer them on the fly. A few of you tuned in, which is cool. Neat little technology crossover. Maybe I'll post the video with this as well, and we'll have all kinds of craziness. As always, leave your comments, leave your thoughts, your hate, all that stuff. No, don't bring your hate. I don't want any of your hate. Go over to cc-chapman.com, or you can find me on Twitter at cc_Chapman, and I will talk to you soon. You've been listening to Managing Craig. Peace, and be wild, y'all. Stop. All right, there we go. That's recorded. Periscope, how you doing? Oh, hold on a second. Periscope gets bonus stuff. You guys liked Nadia last time? Hey, Nadia. She's stretching. And this is Abraham making his Periscope debut. Hey, buddy. This is Abraham. He's my buddy. Abraham and Nadia. That was weird. It like paused. I don't know. Still figuring out the Periscope thing. Playing with it for some upcoming projects. And just thought I'd give it a try. Hope you enjoyed it. Be back soon. See ya.